Okay, loves, let's go ahead and get started. I have the foundation and the powder right here. So these are the two products that I'm going to be trying out, testing out, doing a wear test. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit like stuffy. I got sick yesterday. It does come in a glass packaging. It's very nice and sturdy. It does come with a pump, and I did get the shade 305N. A lot of the shades kind of look similar to this one, but when I compared it, this one was the one that I thought was going to match me the best. And then on the side right here, just a foundation right here. And then the powder is so big. I did not expect it to be this big. I think it was going to be like this bulky, but it is. So the top right here, and then the product is in here. I haven't even opened this. And for primer, I'm going to be using two primers. I'm going to be using the One Heck of a Blot primer by Soap and Glory, and I'm just going to put this on my T-zone. I'm going to take the Wonder Beauty face oil. I've been really enjoying this little oil. I'm just going to put that everywhere else. So on the box itself of the foundation, it does say that it's vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin, long wearing, and no flashback. So it has a ton of claims right here on the box itself. It does say that it's a medium coverage foundation with a luminous natural finish. So I do have oily skin, especially in the summer. My skin gets super oily in the T-zone right here. Everywhere else it's a little bit normal. But I'm so excited to try this out because I actually did a poll and I asked you guys what foundation you wanted to see, and a lot of you guys voted for this one. I'm going to grab my sponge and I'm going to pump some foundation out. Okay, not a lot comes off. It's a little bit runny, more thick. Being a luminous finish foundation, I thought it was going to be a little bit more runny. So again, this is what my skin looks like with no foundation on. It's looking so much better. And I'm going to go ahead and try foundation out. Yeah, this is a good color for me. I'm sorry guys, I can't really smell. My nose is pretty stuffy, so I don't really smell anything. So I'm definitely getting a natural finish, more luminous than matte. And I don't really love matte foundations. I like more of that natural finish. So I actually like this finish. Did really cover this up, so I'm going to have to go back with a little bit more so I can finish off my forehead. Okay, so this is the foundation. And definitely luminous. I mean, you can see right here a little bit of the glow, and that could also be from the Wonder Beauty face oil. I really want my skin to look nice and hydrated, and I feel like that's the vibe that I'm getting from this foundation. I'm going to go ahead and try the powder. This one says vegan, gluten-free, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, alcohol-free, and long wearing. And then in the back it says that it's a lightweight, loose powder for setting makeup in place. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's so bright. Right here, and I'm gonna put some on the back of the cap, and it's very white. This is like a really white translucent powder, which don't normally use really white powders. The one that I have is translucent, but it has a little bit more of a color, so I don't really know how this one's gonna go, but I am gonna use my sponge and I'm just gonna grab some. Okay, yeah, I mean, look how white that is. I'm a little bit scared for this. Not too bad. It doesn't come off like super white or anything on the skin once you blend it out. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush by Real Techniques and just whatever is left on the cap, I'm just going to tap it onto the rest of my face. So the powder is not bad. I am going to say that it is clinging onto my fine lines. So I have fine lines right here on my forehead and then right here underneath my eyes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup. I'm doing something super simple. I actually have to go to an appointment and then I have to go to work. If you guys hear noise, someone is like mowing the grass out there, so I'll be right back. Okay loves, I am back. I went ahead and did the rest of my face makeup, and again I kept it super simple because I just want to focus on the skin, on the foundation, try that out. I don't want to focus on anything else. That's why I do really simple makeup for wear tests and first impressions of foundations, because I just want to focus on the skin. But I actually really like how everything paired on top. After applying the powder, it kind of did mattify a little bit. Nose area actually looks really good. It's not emphasizing, because I have a lot of texture as well around my face, and it's not really emphasizing a lot of the texture that I have. I am going to do a wear test and wear it throughout the day. I have to go to an appointment right now. But so far I like how it looks. If you do have redness, if you do have any like kind of like breakouts or anything like that, you're gonna have to go back over it because it did not cover it completely. I had a breakout right here and it just didn't really cover it that well. A little bit, but not that much, so I did have to go back. So far I do like this foundation, so I will check back in with you guys in just a little bit. Hi guys, it is about 4:15. Just came on my last break before I get to go home. Yay! Finally from work. But I wanted to catch you guys up on what my skin looks like. And let me get a little bit closer. My nose is definitely oily and some did rub off. So my skin looks a little bit flaky, and you can definitely tell like the foundation does emphasize that. But everywhere else doesn't look too bad, so I will check back in with you guys in just a little bit. I am back for the final checking. So it is 7 o'clock right now. You can see 7:04. It's been, let's see, over 8 hours, like 8 hours and a half, because I've had this on since about 10:30 this morning is when I apply the foundation. I was really nervous because the foundation does say Luminous foundation. I normally don't gravitate towards Luminous foundations just because I have oily skin. It claims that the foundation, it does say that it's a water resistant liquid foundation that creates a luminous natural finish as is long wearing even without setting powder. It's medium coverage. I do feel like it is medium coverage, but I feel like you can build it up to get a little bit more full coverage. Finish natural, definitely a natural finish, and it says that it's for normal, dry combination, and oily, and it says that it's free of parabens and mineral oil. This product is also vegan, cruelty free, and gluten free. My T-zone is definitely oily, but not as oily as I thought I was gonna get. My nose definitely is oily. A lot has rubbed off on my nose, like all of this has rubbed off right here. Right here, around here, on my forehead some has rubbed off on that side. Don't really see anything on this side. I don't think it's water resistant. It did rub off on my nose, and it's not transfer proof because when I touched my face throughout the day, I did get some of the foundation on the back of my fingers, so I don't think it's transfer proof. Maybe if I were to put a setting spray, it would be transfer proof, but it does say even without setting powder. So this definitely is not, in my opinion, a long wearing foundation. Just my opinion how the foundation look throughout the day and perform throughout the day. If you do get oily, I would definitely recommend using a mattifying primer underneath this foundation and having some kind of either blotting sheet or translucent powder with you so you can powder throughout the day. So I don't feel like it oxidized on me, actually. I don't think that at all. It didn't give me flashback like I said. I did take a picture and it didn't look like I had any flashback. I think it's a nice foundation, but I don't love it. I'm still obsessing over my L'Oreal foundation, and this is so inexpensive and I really enjoy this foundation. There have been so many foundations coming out recently that I've purchased a few, so there's going to be more foundation reviews coming up on my channel, so stay tuned for that. I think the next one that I'm going to do is the Dose of Colors foundation, which I'm actually really excited to try that one out. I also have the new Smashbox foundation. I have the new Pat McGrath foundation, which I'm also really excited to try out. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.